Hi, it's Mrs. Golding. I am in section 7-4, page 557, and this is number 28. All right, so for this problem, it says 4 friends went bowling. I went bowling recently. We had it was a fundraiser for one of our class. You did get to go on that field trip. Yeah, there was a field trip and we raised some money by bowling. So I like to bowl. I'm not super good at it. Have you ever wondered, first of all, who came up with bowling? I don't know. I wonder what the history of bowling is. We should look that up. And then, do you notice the shape of the bowling pins? I wonder who decided that, and I wonder what the first bowling pins were made of. And then I wonder why they call it bowling and not rolling, because you roll the ball. I don't even know where a bowl is something you eat out of, right? So look all those things up. I don't know. Don't you ever wonder things? I don't know. I do. In this case, these 4 friends are Brian, Carson, Jana, and Pilar. Maybe that's how you say it. Pilar. Okay. Anyway, and we want to look at these questions. Carson bowled 3 games. It says write and solve an equation to find how many points he averaged each game. And then Jana bowled 5 games. So we're going to write and solve an equation. Okay. I bet you already have an idea here. So this is my equation for, what was the guy's name? Carson. And 3 games, and then some number of points. So some number of points P. So let P represent the number of points he scored in each game. Why on earth would they ask this question? Oh, I guess they said averaged, because I know in my bowling games, I don't score exactly the same number of points each game, right? But in this case, we're going to kind of get the average. That makes sense. Okay. The average is to add up your total points and divide by how many there were. So we're going to find the average. So we're going to divide both sides by 3. I know that 366 is divisible by 3 because my digits, 3 plus 6 is 9, or you could do 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15. That is a multiple of 3. 3 goes into 3 1 time, and 3 goes into 6 2 times, and 3 goes into 6 2 times. I didn't even have to really work that one out, did I? P is equal to 122. That's a pretty good bowler, right? Better than me. I may have scored that high once in my life. I don't know. But so that's, what's his name? Carson's average. Let's go to Jana. And Jana scored 5 games, and she scored a total of 522 points. So we want to figure here P being the average of points scored per game. So we're going to divide both sides by 5. And I know this is not going to come out evenly, right? Because it doesn't end in a 0 or 5. So I'm going to show you a method of division. If you are a student in my class, you've seen this before. It's a box method. Some of you liked it, some of you hated it. This was 522. Is that the? So what you do is it's just another way of looking at division. That it kind of, for some of us, makes it a little bit easier, especially if we're not very neat. So it's a way to keep things organized. Watch this. 5 goes into 5 1 time. 5 times 1 is 5. And I'm going to subtract, and I get 0. Whatever I get down here, I pop up. Put a 0 here. 5 goes into 2 0 times. 5 times 0 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. Pop it up. Now I have 22. 5 goes into 22 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20, with 2 left over. I could stop and say 104 and 2/5, or I can pop up a decimal, annex a 0, and move this over here. Okay, 5 goes into 20 4 times. So this person, Jana, averaged 104.4 points per game. Yay, Jana!